Hey guys, what's up? Shin0525 here, back with another drawing video. It's Sunday, so we're back making another one. Today's video is going to be on Treasure Hunter Knuckles. So this is the Knuckles, I think from Sonic Forces Battle, like the iPhone game, or the mobile game for Sonic Forces. And they have like a treasure hunting Knuckles costume for them. So we're drawing this one, and this video was requested by Rev Shy Guy. And actually your request was for Knuckles to be in a hat, like Knuckles with his hat, but I thought drawing Treasure Hunter Knuckles would also be cool, because he's also wearing his normal hat, and he has like a little bit of a, almost like Indiana Jones-ish getup, because he's a treasure hunter. So, yeah, other than that, get your pencils ready, guys, and, let's jump in. Alright, guys. So to start off drawing Treasure Hunter Knuckles, what we're going to do is start off with a nice big circle. This is going to be his head, and then keep it light, this is just a gesture, and then we're going to do another circle right underneath him, and then another one here, and it's going to kind of make like a bean type shape, so should have like a little bit of a dip in the back, something like that. And then we're going to get two circles for where his shoulders are going to be, and then two circles for where his legs are going to start, and one's going to go straight down. This one's also going to go straight down. He's going to have a foot about here. He's going to have another one about here. And I'll kind of go in. This one kind of overlaps it a little bit. He'll have his little ankle thing. And then he's going to have a nice big circle around here. This is going to be his fist. His arm's going to kind of connect to it. Have like a little bit of a cuff right there. And then same thing on this side, we're going to get a nice big circle for his fist, another little one for his cuff, and then just kind of connect it into there. And that's pretty much all we need for the gesture. Now what we can do is jump into his head. So I'll zoom in. And if you want to, you can draw the crosshairs. They'd be something like this. But what we're going to start off with is we're going to start off with his eyes. So basically what we're going to do is start with a long, like a line going down here like this, and it's going to curve over, around, and up, and then just kind of curve in and down like that. And then we're pretty much going to do the same thing on this side, so it's going to curve down and up. And then this line will curve down, but you're going to start a little bit before this line ends. So we're going to start about here and just curve that down like that. And now what we're going to do is draw on his nose, which is basically just this little curved line like right underneath here, and kind of goes into like this little like U shape on the bottom. And then we'll get a little half circle right here for a light reflection. And if you want to, you can kind of shade that in as well. So now that we got his nose in, we can draw in his muzzle. And it's going to be a curved line that goes above the nose here. And it's going to just dip slightly down and then curve up to where the eye line ends here. And then same thing here, just dip down and then curve up. This curve will be slightly sharper just because the angle it's at. And then once you got that down, we can draw in the bottom of his muzzle, which will start about here where these two lines connected. And just be this big kind of curved line that curves down, around, and in like that. They go up and over. So that's his mouth, or like his muzzle. And now to draw in his mouth, it's just this little curved line, a line going down and then over for a nice little smirky smile. Like that. And now for his eye, what we're going to do is just draw a nice big U shape, like this. And then we'll draw another U shape. It's going to hit right here, and then just go up like that. So we got the U shape in here, but it's covered up by the eye. And then all we need to do now is draw another slightly smaller U, or oval, right there. And then we're going to draw another slightly smaller oval. This one's going to be more like a U. And then we're going to get a nice little curve line here and here on the bottom. That's the light reflection. And then you can kind of just shade it in. Like that. And then this one right here like this. Perfect. And now that we've got that down, we can kind of draw in his eyebrows. So I'm going to zoom out just a tad. Whoop. And basically, there's just this curved line that follows his eye right here. But this one, it's going to follow kind of like his eye shape. Going to go down, and this is just going to go into his, like, first spike here, or like dreadlock, or whatever you want to call these. And it's just going to be this long kind of spike that goes down, stops about here, and then just kind of goes up to his head. Like that. And now, here, we're basically going to start a little bit under here, and just draw a nice big spike here like this. It's going to curve up and over like that. And then here, we're going to just draw a nice big curve line that starts here. It's going to curve up, go over, and just down into this spike right here. Like that. So you get a nice, keep it nice and kind of round, solid curve like that. But now we could draw in his hat, which his hat kind of, once we have his head shape down, we can kind of base the hat off that. So we're going to start a little bit past this line right here and just draw this nice, big, sweeping curve line like this. Like that. And then it's going to curve in about here. And now here we're going to start below this line right about here and draw a curved line going up, over, down and around like this. And I'm going to erase the overlap here just so it makes things a little bit clearer. Like that. I'll round this corner off a little bit more. And then just for the hat part, like the part that goes up, it's basically this big curved line that goes up, over, kind of touching the edge of the paper here. And it's going to curve down like this. And then it's going to go out a little bit, over, and then have a big curve down right about here. Like that. And now what we're going to do is draw two circles. So we're going to get one right here. And then another about here. It's going to get covered up by the hat a little bit. And then what we're going to do is draw a band going across. So it's just this curved line that goes across here. And then over and in. So it wraps around the hat here. And it just curves down and over. Like that. And I'll kind of erase the overlap here. And again, this is why when you do it like a gesture, you draw super light. So when you do erase, it goes away easy and you're just left with the lines that you want. So now we got that down. Then you could draw in a star right here for his in the circle, just for like little detail here. And you kind of erase the overlap like that. And I drew it like a pentagram, but what you could do is just darken in the outsides like that, and then you would erase kind of like the lines in between, and then you're left with a star. Super simple, real easy. But that's pretty much it for his head. So now we can start moving into his body here. So I'm going to just kind of gesture in the shape for his body. It's going to be like this big curve. It's going to dip in a little bit and then just go straight down like this. Then we're going to have like a curved line right here for this leg. That'll go down. Then this line will go up. Then his back would kind of arch out like this. And his tail will be about here. And then this line will go down for his foot about here. Then he's going to have an arm. That'll go over, down, and across. something like that. And then this arm is pretty good because this his like dreadlocks covering it. And then he's gonna just have a curve line that curves into his head like that. So yeah, it's pretty good. That's pretty good for the body shape. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start. Oh man, I gotta sneeze. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. Crisis averted. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with his fist here, because it's kind of in front of everything, and then we're going to work our way into like the jacket and his body and stuff like that. So, his fist is actually not hard. Knuckles' hands aren't that bad, because he's wearing mittens. So, this is actually a pretty good size for the hand. So what we're going to do is I like starting off with his, like his knuckles, like the spikes for him. So basically what we're going to do is, in this big circle here, just kind of draw like a half line, just so you know where to place them. So we're going to get one knuckle here, and it's basically like this big triangle, like that. And then it's going to have like a rounded top. So it kind of looks like an ice cream cone. And then once you got that down, we'll start about here and just draw this big kind of curve line following the circle here like this. And then we'll get another spike about here. And then this one, you don't see the cone, you just get the triangle. And then here, it's going to curve over. Then it's going to dip in a little bit and then curve in about here, like that. Then we're going to get a little curve line right here for the bend of the hand. And then we'll get the thumb, which kind of curves out, and then over and in. Kind of like that. Oh man, I still feel like I need to sneeze. But it's terrible for a video. Anyway, so now we got that down, we could draw in his cuff part of his glove. And it's basically kind of like this marshmallowy type shape, so it kind of curves up, has a little dip in it, goes around the arm here, and then dips down and in like that. So that's that hand. And again, Knuckles has really big hands, so make them big. But now that we've got that down, we kind of draw in the kind of rest of his body here. And I like starting off with his jacket. So he's wearing like this nice like Indiana Jones type jacket. So to gesture that in, what we're going to do is draw kind of like a swooping curve line, and then it's going to go over and around like this, and then kind of curve up to where the arm is, like that. Here, kind of the same thing, it's going to curve in like this, kind of go over, see a little bit back here, and again, well, it could kind of be behind the spike, or in front of the spike, so it'll curve up like this, a little bit. And now for the details on the jacket, basically, you're going to get two kind of like triangles here. So you're going to get one that goes out and then up like this. And then here you're going to get one that kind of curves down and over and then goes up like that. And then here you're going to get the same thing, just going in the opposite direction. So it's going to go down, curve up and over. So that's the first triangle type shape. And then here it's going to curve down, over, and then in, like that. Pretty simple. And now here, we're going to just draw a line curving down and over, kind of go across like this. This is going to curve up, and then into the arm here. And then here, we're just going to get a little rectangle on the bottom. Now just show the end of like the jacket, like that. And then here, it's the same thing, just curve line going up and in. And then we get a little rectangle on the bottom here. And then we get a little rectangle right here. So that's pretty much it for his jacket. He is also wearing a belt. So to draw a belt, it's just this kind of curve line that goes across like his waist here. It's going to curve down and over like this. And then here for the belt buckle, basically all you do is draw a square in the middle here with a slightly smaller square inside of it, and then a nice little just curve line, little C shape right in the middle, And I'll erase any overlap, and I'll erase any overlap here too, just to make the jacket a lot clearer. I know it gets hard when there's so many just like stray lines everywhere. So I'll kind of like redraw that in. So hopefully you guys don't get lost. Like that. Just redraw that in. Oh, forgot to erase this bottom one. Alright, that's pretty good. There we go. And now for Knuckles' sleeve here, what we're going to do is make it a little bit thicker than his arm. So basically what we're going to do is make it go out here a little bit, and then curve down, then over, and then in. And again, this spike is kind of like covering a lot of it. Then we'll start about here, draw it up. It's going to go in about here, and have a little curve line right here to show like the bend in the jacket. Like that. And now that we got that down, we could draw in his other hand, since we're on his upper body. Draw a little curve line right here too, just to finish off his stomach. Alright, so this one he's kind of giving like a thumbs up. So to draw that in, what we're going to do is, this is a pretty good size for his fist. But what we're going to do is start with an oval right here. This is going to be where like the fatty part of his thumb is. And what we're going to do is just draw a curve line following this kind of oval. And when we get to the top here, it's going to curve out, over, and then just dip in like that. And now here, what we're going to do is kind of get like an oval. So it's going to be nice and like round on this side, but then when it gets up here, it's going to have like a little bit of a dip, but then straighten off and then go across. So you get kind of like this weird, almost like bean type shape like this. And then here at the edge, you're going to get two spikes. So you get one and then two. And then here, it's just going to dip in and then go around like that. So there's his thumbs up. And then very similar to what we did right here, we're going to draw that marshmallow type shape. So it's kind of like a square, but it has like dips in on the sides. So it's kind of like a square, but it'll dip in on the sides, and then the corners are very rounded. Like that. And then you just get two little curve lines right here and here for the sleeve, and we don't see a lot of it because the spike here is covering it all. So now we got that down, we could draw in kind of like those little accessories that he has. Whoop, almost dropped the pencil. So I'm going to erase some stuff over here just to make it nice and clear when we draw it in. So he has rope on his belt right here. So to draw that in, what we're going to draw in is a nice circle. Like that. And now what you want to do is draw another circle on the inside. Like this. And then we're going to give it a little bit of depth by drawing lines on the corners here. And then just wrap it around. Like that. And then we're going to draw another line on the inside and stop it about here. And then another line about here. Just to show the rope. And then what you could do is draw little curve lines here and maybe here and here, and it gives the illusion that like it's wrapping around, so it's like a piece of rope that goes all the way around. So that's the easiest way to draw like a thing of rope like that. And I'll redraw in the jacket here like that. And then he also has like a little sack right here. This is super easy to draw. It's just this curve line that goes out. So it curves in like this, and then it just rounds off around there. And you draw a little curve line right here to show it like bending in. But that's all you see of it, and it's hidden behind the leg. So that one's super easy to draw. So now we got that down, we could kind of draw in his legs here, just kind of make it a little bit darker. Make this leg a little bit thicker. Just go up like that. So now that we got his legs in, like that. We could draw in his shoes. So he's wearing socks. So normally Knuckles doesn't wear socks, but you do see him. So basically what you're going to do is draw a curved line that goes across these two lines right here and here. And then you're just going to draw a line dipping in, wrapping around, and then going up and over like this. And then same thing on this side. So these are his socks. And then once you got that down, what you could do is draw a nice big oval that wraps around these like that. And then here, kind of like the marshmallow shape, not as extreme though, it has a slight dip, but draw that here and here. And now we're going to start off with this foot. And basically this foot's going to be more on the side, and then this foot's going to be more like head on. So to draw this one, basically what we're going to do is just draw a basic foot shape. So we're going to just draw this curved line that goes down, kind of makes like an L, and goes up, over, and it's going to follow this kind of circle that we have here, and then dip in and over like that. So you get like this foot shape. And then here on the bottom, what we're going to do is get a little rectangle that follows the bottom of the shoe like this. And then he's wearing like boots, so to draw like in like the grooves on the bottom, all you do is draw three little U shapes right here like that. And you can erase kind of the overlap like that. So that's his boots. And then you could draw the Lego portion of his shoe. And to draw that in, it's kind of like this little rectangle. So you draw a little curved line that kind of follows the curve here, and it goes over, curves up and in like that. And then to give it a little bit of depth, you draw lines on the corners here. So 1 and 2, just connect them, and this one curves up and over like that. And now what you could draw in is 3 circles that go here, here, and here, and then another set of 3 circles like that. So it kind of looks like a Lego piece. That's why I say it's the Lego part of a shoe. And then just to finish it off, there's a curved line that curves down here and here. And then that's it for that foot. And then this foot, I think it's slightly easier just because it's more head-on. But basically what we're going to do is draw a little curved line down here. Kind of just immediately go around the circle like this. Like that. And then we're going to straighten out the bottom here. And then it's going to curve over and then up like this. And then for this one, we're going to just get a curved line, or a line going down here, and then just follow the bottom of the sneaker. Like that. And you could also get the 3 U shapes. 1, 2, 3. Like that. And now all we need to do is draw the Lego piece. So this one's going to be more head-on, so we're going to just draw a curved line like this. And then a curved line going across. And then here we're going to draw a line going up from this corner. And then over. It's going to go over and then down. And you're just going to get kind of like a curved line connecting it like this. And then you get the 3 circles. So you're going to get 1, 2, and 3. You're going to get 1, 2, and 3 right there like that. And then just 2 curved lines going down right there to wrap it off. And now the last detail that we need to put in is his tail, which we barely see of it, but it's still here. And basically it's going to be about here, and his tail just kind of goes over, up, and then out like this. Because Knuckles actually has like a really long tail. Then it's going to curve in like that. So basically what it accumulates to is there's a little spike that comes out right by his hand, right there. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much how you draw Treasure Hunter Knuckles. I know this was a bit of a longer video, just because, like, Treasure Hunter Knuckles has a lot of, like, detail. Oh, almost forgot. The most important detail on Knuckles is his little white little crescent moon thing that would be right here. I knew I forgot something. But that'll be just 2 little curved lines like this, and the jacket's covering it up. But other than that, we got every detail for Treasure Hunter Knuckles right here. I will actually put the sketch that we just did right up here. Stay. And the inked version that I did beforehand, I will put that up as well. There we go. And there you have it. So yeah, on the left there is the pre-inked version I did before I started the video. And on the right there, we have the sketch that we just did. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you again, Rev Shy Guy, for the request. I do appreciate it. If you guys have requests, feel free to leave what you want me to draw in the comment section below. I'll take your name and what you request, put it on my how to draw video, or on my how to draw list, and then on Sunday when I make a drawing video, I just randomly pick one off the list. There's no real rhyme or reason. Just kind of what I feel like drawing that day. So, anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in some future video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Really helps me out. Anyway, see you in the next one. Bye-bye.